Good afternoon, it's Hiker Dude Dad, and I am here in my house today, not on the stormy ocean, but today I'm getting ready to do a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip on the Old Logger Trail with the one and only Walter Zollner. It is Friday, May 19th, and I am trying to get most of my stuff packed up today. I've got everything laid out on the table here just to make sure. I've got a list, I'm checking it twice. Don't want to forget anything. Also, don't want to overpack. As I said, it's Friday. We are heading up there Monday. So it's going to be a Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday kind of hike. The Old Logger Path is up in north central Pennsylvania. It's in Lycoming County. It is about a 27-mile loop. It is rugged, it is up and down, there's streams, there's overlooks, there's waterfalls, there's everything I like in a hike, and I can't wait to check it out. Okay, so I am posted up in the dining room here, and makes it feel classy even though I'm gonna go out sweating in the woods for 3 days, but hey, I am very organized to a fault probably, but this is my packing list, everything color-coded and organized as well as I can. So I'm going to take you through the sections and everything I have, and my biggest fear is that I didn't overpack. Looks like there is just a lot of stuff on this table. I will say that our first night is overpacked. First night on the trail, we're gonna have a nice dinner. We're only hiking about 6.6 miles the first day before we make camp, and we're not starting until about 11 a.m. So that first easy night, there's a lot of food here that's not pictured yet, but I'll tell you about it here in a second. All right, so right here is pretty much my essentials. I've got my Gregory Stout 60 liter or 55 liter pack. That is what I use for the overnights. Already included in it is the rain cover, even though we are not expecting rain. There's only like less than a 5% chance the entire time of rain. But the rain cover is in an inside pocket. It's in there, it's ready to go if we need it. It's hard to go 3 days in Pennsylvania without something, so. Also have ponchos in there in case of rain. Again, they are super light, super easy to pack, and you hardly know they're there. As far as my sleep system, I've got the Dutchwear Gear Chameleon, and Old Logger Path is going to be buggy, so I do have the bug net for it. I have the rain fly, and I've got an inflatable pillow. Nights are gonna get down anywhere between 40 and 47 degrees on this trip. So I only have one underquilt for my hammock, and that is this Phoenix Econ Burrow from Hammock Gear. It's a 3/4 length underquilt, but even anything under 60 degrees, you're gonna get chilly butt at night. So I'm going to be snug in my 20 degree quilt, but I think it'll be appropriate for nights like this. And I have a 20 degree top quilt, but I think that's going to be overkill. This cheap one that I got on Amazon is actually a sleeping bag, but I will unzip it, use it as a quilt. It has a snap up at the top, and I'll keep about a third of it zipped at the bottom for like a foot box. But this is a 50 degree quilt, and it's actually done well on nights where the temperature is going to be like this. Next up, let's talk food. I'm going to be burning a lot of calories, and this is going to be a big mental thing with me because since January 1st, I've been losing weight. I've lost about 25 pounds since January 1st, and it's been watching portions and portion control and counting points and everything like that. So it is going to be difficult for me to think, okay, hey, I need to go over now to literally have the energy to do this hike. So things that I packed are roughly in my points range. but I do have a lot of extras, snack bars and things like that. I just hope I didn't pack too much extra. If you know anything about me and camping and doing trips, you know, you've seen me go out with Jay or, you know, do camping with the kids and everything like that. You know, steaks kind of go where I go. So I've got 2 thin cut New York strip steaks in the freezer. So I'll take those 2 steaks, season them with Montreal steak, put a little parchment in between them, wrap them in a freezer bag and freeze them. They are going to act as their own ice pack. They're also hopefully going to keep our beers cold. And by the time we get to camp, voila, they will be thawed out and ready to grill. So dinner that first night will be the steaks. We'll split this bag of mashed potatoes. And then out in the kitchen there, I've got asparagus. And I'm infusing in olive oil right now with onion and garlic. So we'll hit the asparagus with a little salt and pepper and oniony, garlicky olive oil and grill those up with the steaks. Make the mashed potatoes in the camp stove. And we should be good to go. Nightcaps there. Hammock just came out, perfect. Here's my Dutchware gear and here's my new trail. So we will have those available to us the first night. So yeah, like I said, I realize that is a lot of weight in food for one meal, but it's the first night. First day we're only hiking 6.6 miles, and then we've got 10 miles and 10 miles the next 2 days. So we are going to eat that weight. Going to disappear. We're going to eat it after the short hike, and then we'll be good to go the rest of the time. Dinner the second night here, I'm looking at some chili mac and beef by Trailtopia. I do hope this is good. It's a 1 serving portion, so I'll hit that the second night. I will split this Monk Pack protein cookie between the 2 nights. That'll be dessert each night. Breakfast on the trips, where I am going to wake up and carb up 2 packets of oatmeal each morning. I will rehydrate these bananas in it and hit it with peanut butter, hit some liquid IVs, get those electrolytes up for the hikes. Lunch the first day is just, I'm gonna make a wrap that morning, throw it in with the beers and steak to keep it cool. It'll just be a turkey wrap with cheese, you know, on a tortilla, maybe some green peppers, some horseradish sauce, whatever, what I normally eat. For lunches then, I've got wheat thins for each day as a side, some Juicefuls, nice little sugar burst, get the energy going. For the second day then, I've got these tuna infusions, I guess, little chicken of the sea infusions. It looks better than, you know, the stuff in the foil bags that you can get. So we'll have a wrap the first day, we'll have some tuna infusions the second day there with the wheat thins with the Juicefuls. Got a couple of bars here, this Cliff Bar Protein Builder bar. Looks pretty good. Found these today when I was at the market getting the asparagus. So we're good there with those. And you never know, I might throw in another something, another bar, something, just in case. But I think this should do it as far as food. Gonna store the food in my bear bag, custom, thank you Jay, custom hiker dude dad. Bear bag from Hilltop Packs. Here's the hanging gear for it. Got utensils, water filter. It's been a long time since I've used my water filter. Did get a new top piece for it. Stove, everything that I need for the stove is in here. Okay, so I've got a collapsible silicone cup. I'm gonna use that for the oatmeal when I make it. And I've got my camp stove, fuel, brand new pack of fuel, a sponge and a towel to clean things off. I've got a lighter. I've got the pocket bellows also in here for our fires at night. So whole kitchen right there. Coffee mug over here. You know how important coffee is to me. I've got my little Java drip in here so I can do my coffee. But all my coffee ingredients I fit in my cup here. So I've got a 2 mornings worth of coffee that I ground. I've got creamers, oat milk creamers. I saw them at Sheetz yesterday when I was already buying coffee, so a few more kind of made their way into my pocket so that I have my 0-calorie sweetener and some oat milk in that coffee. All right, all the Graham weenies are gonna hate this, but I am bringing some cookware, specialized cookware for just that first night. But if you're gonna grill a steak, we've got a titanium grill grate to do the steaks on. I've got these lightweight tongs to flip it with. Got a plate to eat it off of, cutting board. This is super lightweight thin. This is made for lightweight backpacking. And then I've got this little table. It's just like corrugated board, but this will give me a little flat surface here. This legs pop out and that opens up. All right, so stuff in this area is going to be easily accessible on my person, basically in my hip belts on my backpack here. But I've got my little tripod. These legs, I'm one-handed here, but these legs will fold out there. I usually keep that in my left hip belt pocket with a knife if we need for the steaks and whatever. I've got my Nightcore super light headlamp. This is a really lightweight, it looks big, but it's a really lightweight D-ring. I'll use that to hang my pack around my hammock strap at night, just to keep it off the ground. Lens wipes, very important for my glasses and phone screen and camera lenses. So we've got the GoPro with the selfie stick, got the hook here so I can belt hang it. Extra battery for that, Insta360 camera to get some of these overlooks here. That battery is an absolute horse, so that only needs 1 battery. That'll easily get me through them. A couple more important essentials up here. We've got these smart water bottles. I'll have 1 of those in my pack filled with water. They're 1 liter each. The other one here has this awesome aqua clip that'll hang over your hip belt. Down here we've got first aid kit here, bright yellow bag so I can find it easily, but a couple things in here. We've got Advil and aspirin. Getting up there, never know if you're gonna have a heart attack, but that can help stem that. Clotting sponge, man, you need something to stop bleeding if that happens. Duct tape is in there. Lip balm, I have that over here. That'll be on my hip, so I can easily use that. Tick remover, I treated every single piece of clothing I'm taking with permethrin. And some tenacious tape for repairs is all in this kit. I got this at REI, these little containers, you squeeze them and the top comes off. So in here we've got his allergy season, so I've got the Claritin D 24 hours to hopefully keep nature at bay, and some Benadryl to do the same and help me drift off to sleep at night. The tube toothbrush, this thing is awesome. Not a lightweight, just toothbrush thing, but you got the toothbrush, and then in the handle you can pull this out and it has your toothpaste in there. So love using these for travel. Got just a microfiber towel here. Got some Ziploc gallon bags for trash and all that kind of stuff. Foot glide, keep the toes nice and lubed up. Got the wilderness wipes, wipe hands, keep everything clean. Sunscreen and picaridin insect repellent. This is a lotion. This stuff is great. It's also by Sawyer, so this will keep ticks and insects off your skin. Permethrin keeps it off your clothing. This is my first purple lizard map, but I really wanted to get a good grasp on this hike here. So I've got my map from Purple Lizard, got my kind of script thing, all my facts and distances and elevations and everything that I can tell you guys about while we're out there. Keep that in my front pocket. Very handy, very lightweight. Here's my power. It's a 10,000 mAh, whatever that is, milliampere hour or something. 10,000 Anchor battery. That thing's a horse. That'll keep my GoPro and phone, headlamp, and my crush lamp charged up. Although I'll clip this to my pack during the day because that's a solar thing, but this puts out really good light and it extends up into lantern form, which is awesome, and then it crushes down nice. We'll strap that to the outside of the pack. Last but not least here in the essentials is the kit. I mean the poop kit, but that doesn't rhyme. So shovel, lots of toilet paper, all the essentials. Everybody does it. All right, moving up here, some spare clothing, a spare pair of underwear for the evenings, overnight, whatever, when it gets cool. I've got like a sun hoodie, real lightweight shirt, and then I've got a Merino 250 sweater. I don't think I'll need a puffy or anything like that, so I think this sweater, combination of these will be enough. Got some comfortable pants to relax and sleep in. And I've got a bigger microfiber towel here. We're gonna be camping along Rock Run and Pleasant Stream, so if I do happen to get wet or do a polar plunge or something, maybe that'll come in handy to dry off. Last three items on the table here. My Helinox Chair Zero, lightest weight chair out there. I need that for sitting around fires at night. Next kind of luxury item are these Zero shoes, these aqua shoes that I just got. I got these for kayaking, but I'll tell you what, they are only 8 ounces each. They're super lightweight. They are made to be crushed, folded, smashed, all that kind of stuff. They're comfortable, they'll be quick drying. If I do go in the streams, they'll be awesome. But this is gonna be, I'm gonna test these out as my camp shoe on this trip. I think that should work out, hopefully. And last but not least, we're going up to north central Pennsylvania in the Pennsylvania wilds. So I do have the bear spray. I am going to have that attached to me. I don't anticipate any problems, but I am carrying steak into the woods that first night. And I would be curious, that's for sure, but we will hang our food far away from camp and hopefully we won't have any incidents. One last thing up here, I've got some extra stuff for the GoPro in here, and this is a bug mesh. I've worn that on my head for hikes before. I cannot stand bugs. I have no shame. I will absolutely wear the bug net on my head if it becomes too bad. All right, so that's about it. I think I'm ready. I am so happy that I'm gonna be able to go on this trip with Walter. I want to log this trip and record, and I wanna make this a 3-episode event, one for each day on my channel. So I hope that you have subscribed to the channel. Ring the bell for notifications. Please like this video, it all helps. It makes trips like this possible. So I've never gone on more than a one-night backpack trip. This is a long time coming. I just, time gets away from you, and I just have not had the time to do it or anything like that. So I'm so happy that Walter, has his time off, and he was planning to go anyway. I'm super excited to go with him and just 2 dudes, 27 miles, 3 days, and we've never hung out with each other for longer than like a 4-hour day hike. So I think we'll be fine. It'll definitely be interesting, and I'm going to basically record all of it, and it should be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I wish I could take you all along. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.